Hi guys, I'm going to show you in this video how to take your daytime look into a super easy, no fuss, no muss nighttime look. Now I will say that I did not have any powder on my face except for my eyes. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild multi-stick in dark espresso. As you can see, I'm contouring my nose, I'm going up to the eyes, and I've drawn two lines to contour the cheekbones. That's my Maybelline Master Glaze by Face Studio. I have a NYX lip liner, and the color is plum, I believe. No, I'm sorry, it's prune. I'm going over, it just broke. Got on my lip, so I'm just gonna line the lip and fill it in just a tad bit. Again, that's NYX, and the color is prune. Now I'm going to take, that's my L'Oreal 24-hour full wear infallible concealer. Now guys, that's honey. I'm going to take a little bit and put that at the tip of my nose and also conceal and use it underneath my eye. Now I want to say that this color is very light and I would only use this for a dramatic look. As you can see, it is definitely not my shade if I were doing natural or just any type of daytime wear. That is another Wet n Wild. I love my drugstore beauty finds. It's a Wet n Wild multicolor stick in deep red. I've put some on the cheeks. I've also put some on the eyes. And guys, you know my keyword is blend, blend, blend. Again, I have normal makeup drugstore sponges. Nothing wrong with beauty blenders, and I do use them too. It's just a lot of times I don't like to wash out sponges, let them dry. I just prefer to throw them away and get some more. That's my take on it, and that's why I use a simple drugstore makeup brushes or sponges. So now I'm just blending it in, and again, I'll mention again, I had very minimal makeup. I didn't have any powder on my face except for on the eyes. Generally, guys, you should keep wet to wet and dry to dry. That means if you have powder on your face and you try to go over it with something wet, it's usually going to cake up and crease. So now I'm just blending in the makeup products that you saw. That is a Kosy eye contour brush. I'm using my Too Faced palette. It's one of those mini palettes. It came out a couple years ago. Has a unicorn on it from like a carousel. I'm using the color, I believe it's called Hot Chocolate. Now, my eyes have started to become hooded. They weren't always that way. That's my Kosy flat brush number 6. I'm using that same Too Faced palette, and it's angel hair and also tuft suede that I'm using as a highlight for my eyeshadow. Remember, your highlight on your eyeshadow should just go right on your brow bone. It's like when you get your eyebrows waxed or tweezed and you're trying to mimic that lighter color from where the hair is gone. Now I'm just going over with some translucent powder. It's the same powder that I had before. It was Black Radiance translucent powder. I'm blending it in. I'm blending my contour. I'm blending my highlight in. Now I just have a dark espresso powder. It is a powder. I'm going over for the contour. Now I'm just using a highlight. It's just it's not made anymore, but I love it. Body Shop used to have like a highlighting beads. There were beads, and so I'm using that. And now I'm going in again with the Hot Chocolate, and I'm doing above the crease. If your eyes are hooded, or if you're older and they're become hooded, you can't do your crease in the actual crease because when you open up your eyes, it will disappear. Now that is another drugstore find that I love. The name of the pen is called Arches and Halos. I love this pen. It is amazing. It's like a micro blading pen. So again, this is a dramatic or a nighttime look. So I am definitely going to fill in my brows a little bit more than I normally would. Sorry, I'm out of focus out of the camera for a little bit, but I'll get right back in there. I'm just going to extend it down a little bit. And again, arches and halos, you can get that at any CVS. I love that brand, guys. It is so amazing. Now I'm just brushing the brows. I'm going to clip the hair back again. Make sure you keep your hair out of your face. Again, this is just meant to show you guys how you can just kind of take your daytime look into a nighttime look, and it's kind of quick, kind of, you know, a no fuss, no muss. I'm going back in with the Too Faced palette. I'm just going to put a little bit of the sparkle, and that color is called Angel Hair. It's like a shimmer. It's not really a sparkle glitter. It's a shimmer. So I'm doing Angel Hair at the corners of the eyes, and then I'm just blending it out with the color called Yule Log. It has a little shimmer to it, but I just kind of just only want the angel hair to show. Now here's another wonderful drugstore find. This is a Wet n Wild pen, you guys. It's not waterproof. Actually, it is waterproof. It's Wet n Wild, and it's just a liquid liner, but it's not, it's a pen liquid liner. So you have a little bit more control. I'm just going really low. I'm making not a super cat eye, but just a tad bit. Again, since I'm wearing my hair in bangs now, there are certain things that I do when I have bangs that I won't do or will not do if I don't have bangs. So I'm being very intentional about staying really low to the lash line. Again, this is taking a daytime look or a faded daytime look into nighttime kind of quick. So I've got the almond shaped eyes a little bit. I'm not too, you know, I'm not trying to do too much. Now I'm just placing my finger so that I can easily glide the pen. I'm doing inside the watermark that's come back, and I'm going to the middle of the eye. Remember, you always want to be very careful when you're touching or pulling or tugging. You don't want to do any heavy pulling or tugging at the eye area because it is the thinnest skin on your face. Okay, now I'm just blending out. Again, remember guys, with makeup, the key is blend, blend, blend. I picked up the wrong lip. This is another drugstore find. You guys, I love this. This is a Wet n Wild. It's called a Cloud Pout. And I never thought I would say this about a matte finish because I've never tested one out. But it's a soft matte. And it doesn't dry the lips out as much. You know, all mattes promise not to dry. We all know that that is not true. Now I'm just going over, I'm setting the look with powder. And that is my Aloe Body Shop powder. The color is number 72. Now I'm going back in with the NYX lip liner. And that color is Prune. I'm going to line it a little bit. Now, that's pretty much it. If you wanted to add a little bit more color, sorry, I'm disappearing there for a little bit. I'm just adding a tad bit more color to my cheeks. Oh, I'm also going to add, there's a Maybelline new mascara. It's called The Falsies. I actually love it. It goes on really, really nicely, and it does extend and thicken the lashes. Now, the only other thing I could say that you may want to do or add to it is to put on a pair of lashes. Sometimes I put on lashes, sometimes I don't. Again, I'm wearing bangs, so sometimes when I have bangs, the lashes just kind of get in the way. But there you go, guys.